The 2025 Ironman World Championship featured 4 Ironman World Champions. The top men from the Ironman Pro Series, Olympians, and a talented group of first-timers for what many were calling the most competitive field ever. At 7:05 a.m., the professional men set off into the Mediterranean Sea for the Roca Swim. Andreas Salvesberg of Switzerland would be the first to exit the water in record-setting time, but he had plenty of company as the men made their way through T1. As the men hit the major climbs through the Alps Maritime on the Zoot bike course, the contenders for the podium began to emerge. After cramping earlier in the swim, France's Sam Laidlow, the 2023 Ironman World Champion, started to pull into contention. So too did other former champions, Norwegians Christian Blumenfeld and Gustav Iden, alongside their countryman Kasper Stornes. They began to close the gap on a group of Ironman World Championship rookies, including Belgians Martin van Riel, South Africa's Jamie Riddle, and Germany's Jonas Schomburg, who set a furious early pace. The 3-time Ironman World Champion German Patrick Lange continued to fall back on the bike, unable to match the record-setting pace up front, and it became apparent he would not defend his title. Martin van Riel would be the first to enter T2, with Sam Laidlow and Australian Nick Thompson on his heels. A few seconds back, Christian Blumenfeld and Gustav Iden also headed into T2, then out onto the Hoka Run course, followed by Kasper Stornes, who immediately displaced Thompson, and a thrilling 5-person chase ensued. The pace being set was relentless, with numerous lead changes. It was at the start of lap 2 that Eden and Blumenfeld began to pull away, upping the pace and pressure. However, Stornes never let them out of his sights as the pressure intensified. It was early in lap 3 when Stornes eased into the lead, maintaining his pace and gradually opening a lead of almost a minute when starting the final lap. And suddenly, it was the rookie who was leading and looking untouchable. Eden and Blumenfeld continued to stay strong until the final 5K, when Eden opened a gap on his countrymen to secure the second position.
Ironman World Champion
Kasper Stornes is your 2025 Ironman World Champion in record time. Gustav Iden, after a couple of challenging years, shows that he is back as he returns to the podium to take second. And Christian Blumenfeld fights through leg cramping in the final few miles to secure third. All 3 men finished in sub-8 hours, and all 3 are now Ironman World Champions, as the Norwegians sweep the podium here in Nice, France, at the Ironman World Championship.